What's up, everybody? Back here again for another episode. It is Monday, June 29th, and we are back here on Sandy Bay. Hopefully, everybody's having a good Monday, starting the week off right. Alright, I think we're all set up there. Just making sure my phone's all good to go. Alright, well, I did, I'll drive down and take a look real quick. Hey, what's up, Billy Hurls? Right on time. How's it going, dude? So I did come on. Um, when was it? Maybe over the weekend. I came on. I finished up this field here. I didn't finish it up, but I got all the plowing and liming and fertilizing and cultivating and all that stuff ready to go there. You know, I think I might need to fertilize this one now, actually. I thought I was going to take that fertilizer spreader back, but I think this one might need to get fertilized still here. Should be this one, right? No. The menus are mixed up there. So yeah, it looks like we gotta go and fertilize over this one real quick. I was just gonna take this back and wash it up, but let's go ahead and get this knocked out really quick then, I guess. So we gotta start putting some seed down pretty soon. I'm still not sure what I want to plant yet. I think it was gonna be oats. Was that what I was thinking about doing? And I did have like maybe, what did we get off of selling all the equipment? Because we're only leasing the stuff that we have now. I think we had like 800,000 bucks or something like that. And I was gonna buy some property, which I did. I was gonna buy some more land, which I did. But then I got to thinking about what we were gonna do next. Hey, what's up, Mr. Gamer? Oh, you were at the hospital? That's not good. Hopefully everything's alright. Hello, Aubrey Love. That's my daughter. I love you. um, so yeah, what I had done, I didn't buy any fields for planting on yet. What I did do was I bought some um, forestry area, forest land. That way we could go down there and do some logging. That way we could get some more money, while we wait for these ones to go, and then we'll go down there. We'll try to get enough money going from doing some logging, hopefully to at least pay for what we spent down there on the land. It was like 400. Excuse me, it was like $400,000. And I almost bought some other fields, and then we would have been sitting here waiting for those fields to come up, doing pretty much nothing because I wouldn't have had any money to buy any land to do any logging. So I'm really glad I thought about what we were gonna do next. I'm like, oh, logging. I'm like, oh wait, because I thought since we owned all the in between stuff, we already owned that, but we didn't own that little area down there, which is actually right across the street from where we are now. Which I didn't even notice how convenient that was. So this whole area here, I think is called the Enchanted Forest. I could be wrong about that, but all this area down in here is all trees. And that's pretty much the only forestry on this map. Looks like there might be some trees back here, but all the main forestry is just right in here. And this whole area, 416 grand. We did not own this at all to do any forestry. So I made the big investment and bought that area down there. So hopefully that pans out and we get our money back a little bit and get money to be able to buy, maybe another field or two or three, or who knows, maybe this huge one out here. I think this one's what, $1 million bucks. Yeah, $1 million is that big 24 there. It's a big field though. A little high a price actually. It might be big, but $1 million is a lot. I guess like Welker Farms. There's was that field one? I think is $2 million. Big field though. Do a couple rounds on that, I'll pay for itself. Yeah, I think we were just gonna get oats down here. I think oats were going for a good price. They usually do better than like wheat or barley. So we'll probably do some oats, and I'll also give us straw. Um, and then later on, it'd be nice to like do some corn and soybeans if we can knock out some good fields of corn and soybeans later on in this season. Ground's still too cold for those crops, so we can't do that yet. So yeah, we'll get these fields going here, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do next. We need to figure out getting some kind of log transport or whatnot, something. A machine to cut them, maybe. We only have 211,000, so we gotta make that work with our leasing costs of the stuff that we have right now and all that. So I'm not sure how much more we'll get into today. This is still only the day one of this season. Because right now it's 4:30. We haven't got crops down yet at all. We'll see what we can make happen before the day is out, and then we'll come up with the game plan in the morning. Alright, I think this field is as far fertilized as I can get it to. Yeah. I guess for now I can still leave this guy out here. I don't need the lime or any of that right now. But it's not in my way. Where's the cultivator at? Oh, here it is. Hey, what's up, Pistol Pete? How's it going? What's up, Pooter? How you guys doing tonight? I was just thinking, like, man, do I even want to keep this? But I might, go over here and wash it real quick. I guess I might as well find somewhere to put this thing too, huh? Oh, I'm doing good, thanks. Thank you for asking. I don't even know where I'm going to keep the cultivator. I think it's so freaking huge. I gotta find a home for it. It's like the hardest thing to find a place to park usually. For me anyways. I don't know this map or this farm really at all, so it makes it a little bit tougher. I wonder if it could fit in that shed over there. My luck, it can't. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay, because I forgot to plug in my better controller earlier. I have a newer controller, and like my headset just plugs into my controller. I'm using my older controller right now, and sometimes it gets a little popping and crackling going on, like in the headset. It barely. How close is that? It looks like it wants to clear. No. Barely. I thought it was gonna fit. Alright, we'll take it back down. We'll find somewhere else. I'm watching on my TV. You're watching this on your TV? That's cool. That's a good way to see it instead of just watching it like on your phone. That's how I usually watch live streams on my phone or something when I'm watching people's live streams and whatnot. YouTube period usually is on my phone, but it usually is a lot better if you're watching it on a bigger screen. Alright, where are we going to keep this thing? Yeah, I might just park it just down here somewhere. Maybe back up there. I don't know where I'm taking this thing. Let's see if it fits in any of the sheds over here. And right there actually didn't seem like too bad of a spot. I wonder if it fits right there. Why not, huh? For now, I'll find a better spot for it later. And I imagine one of these sheds over here. That'd probably be good for smaller equipment. These sheds or anything, so let's see. That's a nice little shed. Is there lights in here? Oh. Maybe automatic lights come on at night? Musia. How do you say that? Mercia 2008? Oh, is that you, Pooter? You said like my new name. Alright, so I'm gonna go back over here and yeah, there's this shed here. It's not a bad little shed there. I'm just gonna store it right in this shed for now. Until I really learn where everything is or where I want everything, you know. It'll just sit right here for now. When did you become a mod? I thought you guys talked about that last night. Yeah, it's a cool little shed. I wonder if it rains in here though. I don't want a rainy, leaky shed when the season's on, you know. I probably will use that vent actually again. For now, we'll just bring all this stuff back. Why not? But I'm gonna use that vent. I'll get some kind of planter or cedar. I usually use the Great Plains, but I'll see what they got. Maybe we'll switch it up. Maybe not. That Great Plains just does such a good job, and I can fast farm with it. And it's 5:09. It's gonna get dark early tonight. See if we can even get anything planted today at all. If not, at least we got um, our first fields all, or our fields all like ready, all plowed, limed, fertilized. That's pretty good for a day's work, like in real life. I'm really liking this tractor so far. Is it? Yep, it's me. I did not realize that was you, Pooter, Pistol Pete said. Oh, that's so funny. I was wondering why you were asking when you got moderator again. I was like, dude, didn't we just talk about that last night? It's like deja vu. Groundhog's Day all over again. Yeah, let's go ahead and come down here and I'll pick up that, man, sometimes the steering, let's see, is it just, maybe that? I think I can turn off the all-wheel steering. I just need to get used to it. It's just like sensitive, kind of like a tracked vehicle, It takes very little to make a turn. You can barely even touch the joystick and it turns pretty good. Oops. Only reason why I'm keeping a lot of this stuff around, like the cultivators and this lime wagon and stuff like that, it's only because I want to get a couple more fields going, and I don't want to release the stuff. We'll have to still pay the leasing cost. I'll have to wash this tractor all over again too. We still have to pay the leasing costs, for the day, but we don't have to pay the initial leasing costs. So we will have to pay to hold on to this stuff, but it'll be cheaper if we get fields. That way we could get those fields going too. When did Big Pooter become moderator? The other night. He's just been on and showing a bunch of love and support, and really just being on and being good attitude and helping out the channel. So I said all it takes is being there and doing a good job, and showing that you got my back and all that. Alright, where should we keep this thing? I might just park it right there on the back side of this shed, just for now. Or no, I'll park it over here on this one. Hey, we got 6 people on now. Man, these things sure light up, don't they? Wow. Hopefully I can make that turn. I kind of just screwed myself there. See, I could break this trailer. Might have enough room now to make that turn. Barely. It's actually a pretty big shed here for stuff. Might be a good one to stack bales in or something. See, a shed like this looks like it's pretty solid. They say it's season's ready and stuff like that. I'm sure Oxygen David did a good job on making sure some of these sheds around here were, rain proof. That way your bales and stuff don't go flying away, watering away. That's funny what you guys are talking about that dream. That is kind of a weird dream. Man, it's getting dark quick. Oh, you know, I don't need this one now. I'm just gonna park it. Whoa, almost ran in the wall there. He said it will never leave my head. So far, everything on this map seems really nice and smooth. Like, even look how crispy the mirrors look, and everything seems really good on this map so far. Yeah, the whole map seems like very organic and kind of like a real place, you know? At least from what I can tell so far. And I can't wait to start getting into like some of the animal enclosure areas because some of that looks awesome. And you guys know we could get baby cows, like calves. We could get calves, and they do grow up, I guess. So we could totally do baby cows. Do you have Corona? What? You said you keep coughing. Are you talking about me? I always cough and have mucus and shit. Especially right now. Working in a dusty shop all day. Billy Hurls, LOL, Corona. I'm pretty sure I'd be pretty sick if I had the old virus there. Do we need this guy anymore today? I don't think so. I think I might wait until the morning to get a planter too, just because I don't want to pay the extra daily costs. I think it'd charge us extra if we got it tonight and then had to wait for it, type of thing. Turn those off. And then, yeah, I think that's all good. It's just those things we got. The plow isn't washed or anything, but it's not a big deal. So let's see. I wonder what we want to do here for forestry. Um, I do have like that MRF edition. This one here. That thing's pretty sweet. Get some logs going there with that. And maybe that. And maybe a truck. We could probably get something going pretty quick. I never did notice how close that um, Enchanted Forest area is down over here. We'll go take a run down the hill here real quick. Man, look at the map, like when it starts to get later in the day. Isn't that nice looking? Really good looking map. Well, look at that cloud up there, though. It's kind of weird. It's alien. Very odd. Very odd indeed. I have lime for Corona. Hell yeah. Now I have like Coors Light, and they got some Coors Light and some Bud Light and some Session. I have some alcohol that I've had for a couple years. That's how often I drink. Get me a fifth and it'll last me years. So I guess all this area is it, but I'm gonna come down here to try to find the sign. I think it's called the Enchanted Forest. So I got me some root beer. Hell yeah, I love root beer. Right now I'm just drinking a Coke and a water. Yeah, look. Whoa. Enchanted Forest. There's this little amusement park place with all this weird stuff here in Oregon. Actually, it's pretty close to you there, Billy Hurls, and it's called the Enchanted Forest. Yeah, the road in here is kind of cool. Look at that. Like the textures and stuff like that of this map are sweet. So we own this whole area in here. I didn't even notice I had this little cabin. That's pretty cool looking too, huh? So this is probably where we're gonna come in. We'll set up like base of operations. We'll actually check out the land a little bit more in the daylight. None of these trees are too huge in here. There's some okay ones, but nothing too crazy. Hopefully we get at least a decent price. That's an okay tree there. We'll just have to work on knocking some of these trees out. Hopefully we get enough money from these trees in here to keep moving forward this season. I know it's like deforesting the map and stuff like that, but it's what we got to do. There's also contracts too that we can work on as well. You guys hear that? Very odd. But yeah, these are all of our. Is it? Man, maybe it's this controller, but it's not moving around at all. Huh. See, it's not there. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, there's sowing, cultivating, sowing, bunch of that. So we could like knock out some of those, but we have to be doing enough to be able to sustain and go through the whole season. So I think we might be able to make a little bit more money. Which way are we going here? Which way was our farm? Is that us over there? I don't even know where I am. Let's see. Oh no, we're going the wrong way. So that doesn't look like our farm. To go back through the woods this way. The Enchanted Forest had us going the wrong way. It's only 6:30 on the game too. It's pretty dark for 6:30. See how dark this place is without the light on? So dark. And I think it looks dark. Oh, excuse me. I think it looks darker to you guys than it does to me. And here's our field out here. And we'll just do this. I don't know why I'm running all the way back. So, was it this farmhouse over here? Is that the one that we slept at? Well, that's kind of a weird little spot there. Yep, so we're just going to sleep that whole 13 hours there. Took another 16 grand from us. Birds are chirping. You say it creepy? Yep. Dark? Alright, it's not creepy or dark anymore. Look at that. Nice, beautiful morning. Birds are all chirping. Happily chirping. Alright, so we gotta figure out our planter situation here. I want to get something different, but man, the Great Plains is always so good. Man, this thing just does everything that we want to do, too. I think I'll just get this with the 3-point and we'll lease this for only 7 grand. It's hard to beat. And then we'll go in here. The shop is here. Do that. Reset it back to the farm. And we'll use the Fent for this. And then we just need to bring it over here and get some seed put in it. And we'll, oops, not my blinker. Open up the covers. I think that should be good there. Fill it on up with some seed. Close the covers. I think we can make that turn. Alright, guys, it's going to be the first seed of the season here. I'm going to go plant it in the ground. And then we'll have to do a little bit more fertilizing, excuse me, over the top of that. How much room did we have when we went through that gate? Not very much, I don't think. The back end of this thing is so wide. Yeah, actually, it's not bad at all. Plenty of room. So we're gonna... Aw, man, I did not mean to do that. That's a rookie move. Pushed the wrong button and unloaded all the seed out of it. I was just trying to switch over to oats. But at least it just palletizes it and doesn't just dump it all over the ground. One more, and we'll pretend that never happened. As long as I don't do it again. Those little doors open up automatically and close automatically when it's close to a pallet. Alright, so R1 and triangle is what I meant to push, and we're going to switch to oats. But before I do that, I do want to double check how we're looking here. So we can do sunflowers now. See, this was the second day. Oh, weird. Earlier I thought it said first day of spring still, but now it says 2 mid-spring. I swear it said 1. And I just swear I just saw those weeds over there pop up too. Oh yeah, you use the John Deere 8RX on the planter. That's what's up. It's finally out. Yeah, I saw the little mod review today. You said, and the new 6M sounds like it was put on drugs. That's weird. Alright, I think we're just gonna go ahead. Oh yeah, so let's check price again here. Make sure oats are kind of what we want. I know it's gonna fluctuate. Yeah, oats are a big difference there from wheat or barley. We're gonna go ahead and do some oats, guys. They'll give us crop, and it will also give us straw. I wonder what the biogas plant here takes. Where's that? Yeah, straw and grass. I don't see digestate on here though. But hey, you know, if it we'll see. It's kind of weird that it doesn't have digestate. I wonder if you add mod on here if that will work. And we can still do digestate sales. We also have our multi-cell. Look, there goes a John Deere. Look at that in-game little John Deere went by. Isn't that cool? Every once in a while, you'll see little stuff like that in this map. Yeah, we gotta watch out for weeds too. When we plant over it, though, all the weeds will go away. We'll have to get a little weeder and go around plucking all the weeds out every day. Oh, you know that's so funny. And I was like, oh man, I swear it just said day one. Well, guys, it did just say day one a minute ago. Remember, we just slept through the night. Now it says day two. Here, I'm totally feeling like it's still the other night. Man, this thing's so wide, I can't get through that one. Oh, yeah, this thing's pretty wide. We're gonna make it work. Could probably get back in there. Tricky little spot here. Let's do that and get out of there. Oh, maybe not. Do that and get out of there. Right? Oh, yeah, barely. I'll come back around and clean up that last little spot there. We'll figure it out. This field's the trickiest field to do since it has all the power poles there in the middle of the field. Yeah, the sun's coming out now. I just felt like it got a lot brighter on the map. It's a good feeling when you start getting like some sun break, And look, we got little green popping up on the trees there. I was looking around; it does look a lot greener on the map now. Getting into mid-spring here. Ugh. Yeah, you pretty much got to use smaller stuff on a few of these fields, which is fine. Sometimes certain maps just kind of force you to use smaller ones, or just not, just kind of like leave this whole thing a strip here in the middle where these power poles are. Just got to stay a little bit away from it. Still didn't let me get that last little bit, huh? Perfect. Now we got this whole bottom area. We just finish this up, and then we'll do that whole top side. at first. Of course, I didn't. You know, I always get snagged up on all the poles and stuff. Plus, like pulling this wide thing around with the tractor makes it a little bit more challenging because only the slightest movement up front will, you know, change what that thing's doing back there by a lot. Just gotta get on that line better. Come on. Come on, pull it around that. There we go. See, it pretty much wants to plant the whole thing there in the middle. I might be missing tiny little spots, but it almost planted that whole thing there. Alright. So the hard part of that planting's all done there. I think for the future what I'll do is use this for all the rest of the stuff, and then I'll have a smaller planter to come in and get kind of the more detailed areas where, you know, the bigger stuff just doesn't quite do it. But I do like having the bigger stuff because these fields are good size. I don't want to spend a year just planting a field. I want to be able to get some seed down pretty quick. That way it's all down in the same day and it's all growing at the same rate and stuff, you know. Because then after we get these fields all planted, we have to run fertilizer over it one more time. But that'd be good because this will be the last. That'll be the last fertilization these fields need for the whole season. All we need is some weed control, and that's about that. We probably won't even have to weed today. Maybe the weeds are aggressive on this map. I'm not sure yet. They're already popping up pretty heavy. I bet the neighbors don't maintain their fields very well. Some of their fields have some weeds blowing over. You know, if you don't get to your weeds in time, one weed can turn into 10,000 weeds in a hurry, and 10,000 weeds could turn into, you know, a nightmare. You wouldn't want to harvest weeds in your crop, you know, it'd suck. I can't wait to get further into this map. Get it all going. Yeah, don't spam. He's like, what is spam? Spam is when you just vomit at the keyboard and put a bunch of stuff down. Sometimes you guys do a little bit extra there on the comments, and it actually does make it kind of difficult for me where when I'm looking, because every time I see that pop up in my screen, I look down to see if it's an actual comment that I need to respond to or something, which kind of takes away from the gameplay. But yeah, I have to look down to see a bunch of mumbo jumbo gibberish on the mic on the keyboard there every time. So don't get too playful there. You know, if you guys want to do all that little extra type and stuff and kind of be distracting down there, you guys can go do that on your own stream, you know. But usually, normally, a lot of the comments should be more directed towards the game, besides just you guys want to change your profile picture, you guys want to change your profile name, or whatever you guys have going on there. You guys got to focus. Don't get too comfortable, you know what I mean? We're all here to serve a purpose. And if you guys want to chit chat to each other, then you guys go ahead and you guys can totally chat on the chat. That's what it's for. But you start getting distracting, then it's a little different, if you know what I mean. Like my kids when I'm driving, Daddy, look, Daddy, look. Like, Daddy, look at Daddy. Daddy's driving. He's out even like spamming. Yeah. Well, spamming's a little bit different. Like, spamming is like somebody who's not even like a real person, like that Lupita person that comes in. That's spamming right there. That's like real spamming. You guys are just young and you guys start tired typing on the mic, I think. I know for a lot of you guys it's 11, 12 o'clock at night, most of the time. So, like, I know my kids, they get tired when it's that time of night. They say they're not tired, but then they're asleep 10 minutes later. Oh, I just missed that whole corner. Aw, oh, come on, I'm hanging up on that little clothes hook hanger thing. Sheesh. Man, I get hung up on everything, don't I? Alright. And then this little hump right here, I gotta stay away from this little hump. Because I'll get caught up on that thing. It's kind of weird that way that mounds up right there. And you said now it's 10:53. Oh yeah, what's that in Texas, right? Or is that where you're at, Pooter? One of you guys is. Oh, that is Pooter, huh? Or Pistol Pete, you're in Texas, right? I know one of you guys is. Oh, Billy Hurls, he's in Oregon with me, just down the street. Oh, you said it's the same time as you're in? Yeah. Same time zone? Yeah, it won't take us too long to... Oops. I did not mean to lift that up there. I meant to hit cruise control. I do have to re-engage fast farm. Cruise control. Um, yeah, it won't take us very long to knock out these fields. And we'll go back and grab the fertilizer and we'll get the fertilizer guy going, and then we'll have to try to see about doing that forestry and getting some more money coming. And I was totally talking before about not doing livestock until next season. If we get to that point where we could bring some livestock in earlier and just have a little bit, maybe having like 20 or 30 cows maybe or something like that, or 40 cows. I know it kind of sounds like a lot to some people, but you guys know how I have like hundreds of cows normally. But if we could get some going like this first season, they'll start producing milk, stuff like that, I think, in wintertime, which will get us going. We won't have to wait that whole other season to get that going. And I think if we're able to, we have, 181,000 in the bank, and if we can lease just a few more things to get us going on some forestry, um, we'll at least do a load of that and see how that goes. Oh, I missed a little spot there. Yeah. Also, while on the topic of chat and stuff like that, you guys need to do better about like, especially YouTube Pooter and Pistol Pete as like my moderators. You guys need to be more than just one word. Yep, or sweet, or whatever, or what, or any of that kind of stuff. Just for example, because if you're, for example, if you're saying something to me, it's so delayed between like when you guys say it and when I actually will read it. So if you're saying something, it's not like, oh, what about that, whatever, whatever, versus like, oh, cool, or I like that too, or something like that. I might already be like two or three things after that. Where if you guys are just kind of leaving it a pretty vague, just like one word comment, I have a hard time kind of understanding what you guys mean or what that one word, what sentence that belonged to. Just got to have a little bit more communication there. That's all. And that will help me out a lot too. I'm not the best at keeping up with the comments or reading them or doing any of that stuff. So um, anything you guys can do to help out with that would be a blessing. Oh, whoa. Is there really a fence? I guess there is a little fence right in there, huh? And there's a little fence there. I think that fence ends like right here, doesn't it? Yeah. He said, "Let me tell you something. When I turn my phone sideways, it turns into my new profile picture. Then when I turn my phone back up, it turns to Dookie again." Huh. He said, "Okay, pal." I usually, people usually call people pal when they're like they don't really like them. All right, listen here, pal. Or bud. Listen here, bud. All right, so our couple fields are all planted. We just need to grab some fertilizer and go fertilize those fields really quick. Friend. Listen here, friend. this mud off of here. Alright, it's looking pretty good there. I think this could probably get parked. Oh no, all that stuff's kind of in the way there. I don't know where to park this long thing. Maybe we'll just park it back here in the back for now until I'll figure out where everything will go, you know. I just don't know this farm at all yet. That's the wrong angle there. I don't even know what's back here. This might be actually a good spot for this thing. Is that really just a shed? Bales? I wonder if it's like a sell point. If not, this is my new new planter shed. I always need a long shed to park this thing in, so here it is, I guess. Oh, come on. What is it getting stuck up on back there? Nothing? Very weird. I can put this in here, right? Like it's not gonna get stuck in here. I don't know if that's just storage. If it is, it's kind of sweet. Like really, you could have. Actually, you know what? For now, I'm just gonna leave this parked right here. Maybe detached, but still just parked right here. That's, you know, nice little shed there. Not sure how much room is actually back here. There's probably enough room actually. We could totally park that cultivator right there, I bet. He said, "Hey Pete, what profile picture do you see in this comment? A boot? What? I don't even know what your profile picture is. So hard to see what it is." Alright, so I'm gonna jump back in one of these here. Yeah, this one's fine. We'll take this one. I like that front weight on the other one just for fun though, but go ahead. Oh, where am I going? I need to go back up here and grab the old fertilizer spreader. Oh yeah, put that over here, huh? Yeah, these tractors do have pretty tight turn radius though, for being a bigger tractor. With that all-wheel steering there. We're gonna pop on down here and fill this thing up. Whoa, sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that. Don't even own this tractor and I'm over here wrecking it. Gonna have to pay for that damage. Just go ahead and top this thing off. What are you guys talking about on that chat? Man, didn't I just... I'm pretty sure I just had that conversation with you boys. Talk about your little poop emoji stuff in your own time, okay, buddy? I think it's pretty immature that you're trying to have a poop as your thing anyways, you know? I know all you kids are into poop, but it's pretty immature and disgusting. And every time I look up at my screen, I look down to see if it's an actual comment. And here you guys are talking about your profile pictures. It's kind of gets old after a while, guys. Sorry, not trying to be mean or anything. It's just kind of distracting to the old stream here. But for all of you guys that actually are paying attention and following along with this stream and not just worrying about your profile pictures there, just getting this fertilizer down. We just got to do this field and that field over there. And then we're going to get into figuring out what's going on all of this next little mission here. We are going to be playing Sandy Bay quite a bit. I do not know this map at all, so we're going to have to figure all that out together. I might have just missed a little bit back there, but it's not letting me hit that whole edge anyways. It's like already fertilized along the edge there, I guess. You said same the weird. I'm trying to. I'm not sure what you're talking about, dude. I think you guys are tired. But you know, it is late. I know. I understand that every time I do my streams, you guys get on every day, which I really do appreciate you guys being here. I know it's tired, or it's not. It's tired. I'm tired. I know that, but I know it's late for you guys every time. And like I said, I do appreciate you guys being here and watching the streams and stuff. And we don't have that much going on yet on this one. It is just a lot of getting the fields all ready, and then we get to go venture out in the old Enchanted Forest there and see what we could get going on. And I know recently you guys have been watching me do quite a bit of this. You know, we got Lone Oak and Goldcrest Valley all the way up to this point as well. I know I was kind of jumping around quite a bit. I think for a while it's just going to be this one here in Sussex Farms. Sussex is really a fun one to do. I love doing that map. Just the play on that map is always really, really fun. Lots to do and lots going on. A lot of good sell points and kind of unique things for the map. So I really enjoy playing that one a lot. We'll keep that one around. I'm trying to get up to like, you know, $20 million. Right now we're at what, 3 million bucks. And I keep on buying property and mostly just property recently. I did do some equipment purchases and stuff like that, but not very much. A lot of it was either animals or land. Most of it was land. I think I spent 1.4 million on land in one day. Like the day before the last day we were on there. Spent like 2 million bucks for the day. And we are still up and we still have 3 mil in the bank. That's pretty good. Old Sussex Farms. And if any of you guys are going to be watching this video later, and you guys are new to the channel, I have a whole bunch of other videos on there. I have over 60 videos at least on there of farm sim, so make sure you go back and check all those out. And you know, if you watch it from the beginning, you can kind of watch the progression of the channel and watch it grow. And I always know that's fun when somebody's starting out. And there's a few people I watch, like one for example is Millennial Farmer. I went back and started watching the whole Millennial Farmer thing from the very beginning, and that was like almost 3 years ago or 4 years ago. I started watching. I need to go watch more of that, but um, it was kind of cool watching like how he first started out with his first video to how his videos are now. You know, it's always cool watching like the um, progression of somebody, you know, doing that kind of thing. All right, so that field should be fully fertilized now. And we're just going to jump right in, getting this one going here. Really liking this little fertilizer spreader. Does a good job. Nice spread. Yeah, that whole edge of the field must be already fertilized. I did plow in the grass that was already there. Sometimes the little headlands areas weren't like they weren't ever harvested, but they were fertilized and stuff before. So usually you don't have to fertilize that area again sometimes if it wasn't fully harvested or whatever, like that whole area back there. But yeah, it's gonna be fun to see where we could get, how far we could get in this one. It'll take a little bit of time getting up there, and you know, it'll be. I'm not gonna say a struggle to get through this season here, but we're not gonna be able to make any huge moves yet. I don't think. It really all depends on how much we're gonna be able to get for all that lumber over in the forest there. And it kind of does suck that we have to deforest quite a bit, but you know, maybe I won't go right on the road. Maybe I'll go out a little bit or right into the middle somewhere, and we'll see how it goes. We'll go and check the whole place out in the daylight over there. Yeah, just one pass around the field with this thing and gets a lot of the field done. And the capacity is pretty good too. It doesn't use very much. It's actually really good. I think we were still at like 50%. We could have totally came over here and finished up with what we had. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does what? That's what I was talking about. Yeah, what does? You have to be more specific with your comments. Like, yeah, you know, or yeah, that's cool, or yeah, the sky is blue, or whatever you were talking about. Because by the time I see it, I could have already been on talking about the next thing. If you're more specific with your comment, I could go like, oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh yeah, for sure. You see, yeah, it does. Yeah, your sprayer is a widespread. Yeah, for sure. See, if you would have been like, yeah, that sprayer does have a wide spread, or yeah, it does have a wide spread, or something like that from the very beginning, I would have known more. That's what I was saying, like more specific on your comment. That way I can like respond to it quicker and don't have you type it again or make you like explain yourself more type of thing, you know? Let me just double check all this real quick in here, see how we're looking. Oh yeah, look at our fields there. Look at already some weeds popping up there, huh? So those are fully fertilized. And we got oats down. Some people are getting some crops down, but we're definitely ahead of the game. They got a whole bunch of barley. Yeah, looks like they got some potatoes going down right there. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this back up here. Close that one. I'm just going to park this down here for now. And then we'll go and check out that foresty area and see what kind of way we want to approach it. Let's see what the log mill is. Where, oh, there's the sawmill right there. That's not too bad. Is that the only wood sell point? Where did I see that? What was that called? Oh yeah, the sawmill. So that is for. Does it show wood ever? Or does it always just come up as wood chips? Well, we'll have to do a load and go see. You know what? Maybe we'll just jump right into getting some forestry equipment and taking it down there. And we might as well jump into this and see what we can do here. Yep, that's the right one. MRF edition. 26 slots. Where are slots at now? 815. Slots pretty high on this to start, but it's okay. A lot of stuff going on in the map. Oh, what color do we want to make this thing, huh? How about like cloth colors? I think that'd be pretty cool. Because I want to have a bunch of cloth stuff in this, on this map. So it'd be almost like that. It's not too bad. I like that. And then we'll come down here to those Olafors. Is that how you say that? Olav's Force. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Yeah, we'll do. I like the chain ones like that. So we'll do that. We don't need the protection on there. Don't need that. I do want the extra 100 horsepower there. And yeah, I like having the beacons. Sun protection is cool looking, but we don't really need that either. I guess there's only 500, which doesn't. It's only 30 bucks or whatever to have that, so I guess that's fine. So that was 20 grand to lease that. And I do want to go right here. Go here to the shop. Oops, why did I always do that? Alright, I'm gonna fire this thing up. Alright, we're gonna take it on down to the old Enchanted Forest over here. Let's see what kind of logs we could take. Do some Sandy Bay Forestry. Yeah, depending on how everything goes, it might be a combination of forestry now, like throughout the summer, until we get more, to get more money to get more crops. Once we start getting later into the season, we'll have to do harvesting and do all that and prep our fields and get all that stuff ready for the winter. And we'll probably do a cover crop maybe on top of them. Who knows what yet, but we'll probably have to do some forestry throughout the winter time as well. There goes that John Deere cruising by. It's pretty cool. What are you doing? He said. I just got done explaining to you guys what I was doing. I'm pretty sure I just got done talking about that. Going down here, try to get some logs, get some more money to get us a new field. These are actually some pretty decent sized trees right in here. I know I totally said I'm going to stay away from the road, but I think I'm just going to clear all these trees out of here. See if we get us some trees going pretty quick. I am going to turn on this help window. That way I can pick what size logs I want to do. And we'll probably do 12s. Alright, I'll turn this back off. That way it's not in my view. So I think I'm going to start off by dragging these all down here. And we'll load up down here. These logs might go rolling, but we'll figure it out once they do. Not too bad. Maybe I'll work on taking some of these out, at least like this one. Give us some more space. This one's like right in the middle. And then we gotta figure out um, a truck and getting that, maybe that Franken loader down here, because that thing has the straps, which was a pretty cool way to load logs. We'll try to get both of those things down here, and I might get one more smaller tractor down here as well, with the dozer blade on it. Have my whole forestry set up again down here for a while. Hell yeah. Shouldn't take us too long to get a little load of wood. This is what we're going to have to do on Sandy Bay here. We don't have a lot of money, and it'd be cool if we could do it without taking out any loans. You know, it's more work to do it like that, but more rewarding in the long run. Once you get the hang of this harvester too, you can knock out some trees in a hurry. That's why I just wanted to go right for, right for this. I could have gone small and worked my way up, but we're only leasing this. You know, you lease the right piece of equipment the first time, it saves you a lot in the long run, for sure. Some of these trees are a lot bigger than I thought they were. I thought they were all just going to be a bunch of little small ones throughout here, but we're looking good so far. I always make sure it's all the way down the ground before it starts lifting up the harvester like that. Up just a little bit, and then you lift it up like that. You drag back, that way the tree falls the right direction. And you can go ahead and drag it on out of here. We're almost to the point where we gotta work on getting some of these out of here. I don't want to get too many trees going in here yet. Have it all lagging out, glitchy and stuff. So I'm just gonna bring this back here for now. Just kind of get it out of the way. Alright, so what we need to get is a truck. Which, you know me, I usually use... Oh, I took the Griffin out of here, I think. I don't even have the Griffin anymore. Okay, well, we got that. You know, we could just... Let's see. flatbed one is tight. Semi-long. I kind of like that. $5.90, that's not too bad. I like that bumper. I don't like the tints because it's hard to see. Do that one. That's fine there. Tell you what, we sure are going to change that main color. And I have a bunch of different ones in here. Like, you know, if we wanted to, we could go pink on that, you know. But we're not doing that. But what I would like to maybe do is go like that or something. That actually looks pretty good. Rim color. You know what I mean? Why not? I'll match all of our stuff. We could always customize it more later. Design color. Oh yeah, see, there you go. We're gonna do that. Just like that. Too bad it doesn't change more stuff to the white. That'd be pretty sweet, but I like that. It looks pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and lease that. And then we're going to jump over here to forestry equipment. Wherever that ran off, there it is. Scroll over here to these trailers. I think it was this one is the one I've been getting. Yeah, we'll do something like that on this one. Alright, so we'll lease that. And then we need to go over here in vehicles, forestry equipment again. And I would like to lease this Frankenloader here. Standard. We definitely want the weight on the back. Lease for 21. That leaves us 111 grand. But now we have all of our... Oh, nope. That's not all the stuff I wanted to get yet. Almost. Go on here to medium tractors. See what they got. They got those two, and then that's about it. Oops, that's not what I meant to push. This thing's pretty sweet. I'll definitely run the Trelleborgs on there. Maybe the wides with weights like that. $295, that's not too bad. So we're gonna lease that little guy. Or a medium guy, look kind of small. Then we'll go back in here to levelers. We'll get this dozer blade. And we'll lease that guy too. And what we're going to want to do is go here to the shop. Reset that. Reset that. Reset that. 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 And that. And all that stuff is popped up down here at the old main farm. Not too shabby. See about getting this down there first. He said me still here. That's what's up, Pistol Pete. I know it got a little quiet here on the stream for a minute, but it's all good. I know, people have stuff to do usually, and life always. Oh, you know what? I got these backwards. I was like, how does that hook up there? What it doesn't hook up there. Just gonna park this one over here, and we'll back up to it. This one's the front one. Oops. Can you do multiplayer next stream? Yeah, I probably can. If I got more people, like more of you guys that were wanting to jump on and play and do the whole multiplayer stream like that, I'd really want to get on there. I was gonna do that, but then like this map came out, and I've been having a lot of fun doing Sussex and all that, and kind of just got more involved with doing all that stuff. Um, and like the multiplayer I'm gonna play, it's gonna be just Felsbrunn, which to me is a little boring. But it'd be kind of cool to try to do a live stream on multiplayer. No guarantees on how well that one's gonna work though. Whoa. I have to take that a little bit wider, I think. Let's see. Oh, come on, don't get in the way there, motorcycle. Really? That's your horn? Come on. Get around him. Oh, come on. Are we really getting caught up on that? Wow. That's like totally getting caught up on that little scooter deal there. Finally. Sheesh. This is a pretty long thing to be hauling out of here, so hopefully we can figure all this out. We don't get this thing all tangled up. I don't even know the best way of getting down there, too. I was thinking maybe I'll just try and go right down this way where we've been cutting, and then I'll figure out how to get out when we get down here. I won't be going out that way, I don't think. Let's see. Maybe if I put this over here. I don't know, it's going to be pretty tight through here. See, we're all off the ground there. Hard to see in here, too. All these trees are in my way. For our first load, what I might have to do is that and whip this around here if I can. Let me get closer so I can see what I'm doing here. So maybe I can load them like that and try to haul them right up that way. Just for this first couple. You get caught up on anything, haha. Oh, on everything? Yeah, I do get caught up on everything. Driving in tight spaces. Alright, so now we gotta get old Franken down here. Oh, hey, what's up, Matthew Kirby? Sorry, I didn't see you jumped in here. What's up, man? Welcome back. Welcome back. Alright, so this is going to be a little trip. We're just going to cut right through our farm here and haul it down to the road. I don't want to be right up on the road with this thing, so we'll do most of the driving, travel in this Franken loader here down. We'll be just going right through our farm. I sure hope I don't hit that power line. Am I going to get snagged up on that power line? I bet I will. See if I do that. I bet I can get low like that. Oh yeah, look at that. Like a boss. Get right under there. Yeah, what power line? I bet I would have hit that though. I didn't even want to check. End up getting electrocuted or something. Alright, so we'll go ahead and set that back up. Matthew Kirby said good, thanks. Alright, well I'm going to take a little smoke break while this thing just putters along through the farm here. You guys see that cop rolled by? I saw the blue flashing lights rolling by over the hedge there. Sometimes cops are rolling pretty heavy in this map, actually. It almost reminds me of Grand Theft Auto. A lot of this stuff, a lot of this map actually kind of reminds me of GTA 5, like going down by the water and there's like the Ferris wheel and all that stuff, and you know, it's kind of cool. Oh, we're about to crash into the wall. I better pay attention, huh? At least we don't have that far to go. I better get on at least the correct side of the road here. Cops in the map? Yeah, cops are in the map. Look at this. Coming up here is this open top double-decker bus, and then a John Deere tractor. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I guess there's a few other farms on this map too. I hear there's like 2 or 3 different farms, and I think we already own them, which is crazy. He said slow. Nah, man, this is full speed. Oh, 4 miles an hour. That way everybody can see me. Can't believe that. Can't believe what? The cops or the bus or the tractor or me going slow. OMG. You're talking about how slow I'm going or what? Because I don't know about you guys, but I'm already here. Already in the forest. Look at that. Let's see how fast we go downhill. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Can I turn up the vehicle sound? Yeah. Like that. Get closer to it. Yeah, Frankenstein. I call it the Franken loader. Most people do. That thing's so fast. I tell you what, for loading, it's worth every second it takes to get it down here. That track's not even wasn't even spinning. Yeah, I probably should. I will. I'm just gonna park this here for a sec. But yeah, so we're down here. We got almost our whole logging setup down here already. I just want to jump into this new class here we got. Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, this thing is clean. Clean as a whistle. Not the lowest on the slot count, but we're doing Kloss tractors, Kloss equipment, probably do Kloss harvester and all that type of stuff on this map. Our main, well, there'll be some stuff like we got that big fent. I needed something to be able to pull the big cultivator, but I might also get rid of that flex coil and maybe that Great Plains as well, and I might downsize to something a little bit smaller because certain maps you just kind of struggle a little bit with like going around stuff like those power poles and whatnot, or going through gates and stuff. So certain maps kind of limit you to certain stuff. Like I can't even park that big flex coil anywhere. I'm just gonna get something that's more suitable for this map. I'll keep it around for now. We did lease it, so if I get any more fields, which that's the goal. The goal is to get a couple more fields going at least. Maybe some corn, maybe some soybeans, or corn or soybeans, one of the two. Like we'll figure it out. So far, all we have is 2 fields of oats. We got quite a bit of grass, so we'll be doing mowing later, and we'll collect that up. And I was talking about getting like a multi-fruit grain silo, but man, that's a quarter mil right there. So we just gotta work at it and kind of see how we go. And right now we only have 99,000, so we gotta start turning in some logs. And just buying this area down here was $400,000. So we gotta at least try to make that money back and then get money out of it to buy more fields too. So we'll see how all this goes. Just gotta lower it down where it's just off the ground a little bit there. Push all these down here. He's right in the way. He said, Matthew, water time is it for you? It is Kirby. That's funny. Yeah, it's he's in Australia, so it's always a little bit different time there for him. Yeah, 2:49. He's talking about PM. He's not talking about in the morning. He's talking about in the afternoon. Right, Matthew? Afternoon time, not morning time. Like for him, it's already Tuesday. Drop that down a little bit more to get those smalls. That's why I really like this plow. Scoot them all down like that. Should be able to scoot those in. That should be fine though, just like that. We'll lift that up, and that's about all I use that for. And I'll be able to use this tractor for so much more too. I was already planning on getting a tractor this size, and then we have the 2 big ones for doing all the work. Yeah, Pistol Piece said I can't wait for the 4th of July. I can't wait for the 4th either. I will probably not be streaming that night, but you never know. Maybe do a late one. Who knows? My wife's pregnant right now, and we're due any day, so we're not doing too much. Just gonna be hanging around the house. Might get some fireworks. But pretty much we're just waiting for the baby, doing all that. Alright, we'll see how this old Frankenloader does on this hill. I don't want to get too many trees at once. Get this open. I will be out of town, Pistol Pete says. Yeah, that's cool. Let's see, how do I tip? Yeah, like that. I always have to get, like, my perspective on how big this thing is compared to, because it's like dragging on the ground. It's such a big claw, and it might actually be a little difficult to do this on this hill, just because I can't get it down on both sides, but we'll see how it goes. Not too bad. As long as I keep that thing straight. Close it up, hopefully. Like that. And then... Oh. I'll do that. We'll pick these up and then... Can I strap it? Yep, it looks strapped. Now really I want to flip these around too. I want the heavy end facing the cab. Oh, I didn't mean to open that up. Good thing it was strapped. That's why it's good to use the straps too. It was gotta be nice and smooth with the controls. Until you really start getting the feel for it, which I don't usually. Let's see, we open up. That way those are clear. Get those right where I want them. I think that's gonna be good. And then unstrap. Yeah, just that one log up there. I could probably fix that. That's why I like having that excavator, that 902, because I could do little adjustments with it. But I bet as soon as I get the hang with this thing on the controls, I bet I can do, pretty small detailed stuff. I could knock stuff around a little bit with it, but it's just such a big claw there, big grabber. Thing's huge. I wonder if I could just grab all this in one. Last time it was like too much for it to pick up. I was trying to tip it. Well, it has all of it. Oop, not that way. Yeah. See if I can. Oop, not that way. Just gotta flip these around again too. That's what's cool about this thing. It's like long enough. You just gotta back this up actually. Sure is heavy though. Lean it forward a little bit more. Actually throws us off even more. See how we're tipping? Whoa, yep. Oh, nice. So I can get that back. That's how heavy those logs are. I wonder if I could flip that around. Yeah. Get that out of the way now. Yep, look at that move. That was a good one. So I wanted to flip those already, but we do have some heavy ends both directions on some of that. But the heaviest stuff is on this side. But if we could keep the weight towards this here, like this, it'll be a little bit better. Until we're over here, then we'll pick it back up again. Trying to hit the harvester. Can't see what I'm doing. Alright. So now we're on this angle here. It should be a little bit better to pick up. Pick this up here. These trees are just in my view. Is that as high up as I could pick those? I was trying to hook it on there. It's just a little bit out of balance there, but I just need to get that over there. Come on. What am I doing? I'm gonna wreck the whole thing here. Just trying to get those logs like fed past that little I forget what those are called. Spar, isn't that what those are called? Log spar or it's just too many logs. Whoa, I'm gonna wreck everything here. I'm going the wrong direction because I'm flipped around. So I'm just gonna put these logs back down. Re-grab. You know, when it starts tipping it, whoa, like that. We're just being too ambitious like that. You know, it's a lot of weight. And here I'm all flipped around. Alright, let's try that again. Get this brought down. We're up on the harvester there. I think what's important too is gotta make sure we're in the middle. So when we pick it up, it's a good balancing point, you know? Come on, Claw, what are you doing down there? Yeah. It's giving me a hard time down here on the hill. It's all good. You know, forestry is like, it's the more difficult thing in the game, so. See, this thing's so big it just wants to makes me want to just pick up the whole stack. We just saw that didn't work very good. There, finally I grabbed them. There, oh, I don't want to strap all of those. Just those. Man, when I strapped it, they all went. Kind of weird. I don't know about this load either. No wonder that last load was giving me a hard time. Even these 4 right here is a lot of weight. And then when I come back down here too, I'll work on clearing out those other trees that are all in my view. Come on, get off of there. It just wants to fight me the whole way, doesn't it? What the hell's going on here? What is going on? Freaking flip the whole damn truck. Alright. That's one way to do it. Let's freaking put these down. Wow. Of course I would. Come on, get off of me, tree. That's cool how that one's rolling down on those two. Perfect. I meant to do that. Do it first person. I'm having a hard enough time doing it third person. Alright, I'm gonna move this out of the way actually. I'm gonna come in with the tractor and push those logs out of the way. Go in and try to fix it. Make it like nothing ever happened. We'll see if I can do that. Wouldn't that be cool if you could just like take this whole stack and then like just push it into the truck and then lift the whole truck up with all the logs? Wouldn't that be funny? Like if you squared them up like this and just rammed them into the trailer. Let me see something. I gotta move this harvester out of the way. Having this here hasn't helped at all either. He said yes it would. I think you were talking about the logs, right, Pete? Yeah, all these trees right here, all these trees are coming down next. Probably not the best idea. I probably wouldn't be able to lift that up. And truck down, truck down. Alright, so I'm just gonna push all these over here for now. That'd be awesome if you could just get up just this thing. I am gonna leave that like that though for a little start, and then see if I can flip it over here with the old loader. He said 911. You are a better farmer. Oh yeah, than at logging. No doubt. But that's what makes it a challenge, right? I think what I'm gonna do though, we sure are getting through this day quick. I'm gonna slow this time down for a while. It's already 3:38 and we haven't even done anything yet today. Oh, it just slipped off of that tractor. Alright, so I'm just gonna get this out of the way. If I had help out here, in real life, what I would do is pull with this. I'd hook up here and hook onto the front of the blade or something like that, and you hook a chain up here on the top up here, and you pull it this way. You get on this side, and you would pull it up from the top. That'd be the best way to flip this over. You could hook up here on the frame, and you pull it from the top over instead of trying to push it like I'm going to try to do here. That's just what you would do in real life. Hook up some shackles and some chain and get her all flipped over. That could probably work. Let's see if I can slide that back on there. Nope. I wonder if I could just get under it. If I open this all the way up like this. It's so hard to see what I'm doing. Yeah, maybe like that. I think we're onto something there. Oh yeah. Yeah, like nothing ever happened, guys. I don't know what you're talking about. As long as I don't knock it back over again. Straighten this truck out just a little bit here. The hydraulic on this is pretty strong. Like to push stuff around if I don't roll the tracks and I just use the hydraulic. I think it has some push on it, really. It does. It doesn't move the tracks very much. It doesn't seem like they're so close to the back of that truck. Probably because they are. Alright, get off of me, tree. Alright, got all that all fixed up. Now, where were we? Like, a lot of people will get, like, frustrated with something like that. Um, Understandable. You know, it's definitely understandable when you already having, like, a tough time and you get your truck all flipped over, but, if you do get frustrated, you just gotta step back and take a little break and, try again later, or, just remember it's for fun, it's a video game, and I didn't pick this up very well balanced at all, did I? Really gotta figure out where that balancing point is on the logs, but this single one should be pretty easy to get laid down in there. But I don't want to do just single logs. I want to be able to, drop a decent load of logs in per time with this big loader here. But it'll just take practice, and so let's drop that in there. Get this out of the way. I just gotta learn how big this thing is. It's just a huge machine. And the claw here is a huge claw too, so getting used to all that takes a little bit. I did not grab that in the right spot at all. See, that's what I gotta work on, is grabbing it in the better balancing point. I'll get it eventually, figure it out. Just takes practice like anything. I still don't think that's right. They're sliding too, look at that. Oh, come on. What is going on here? What's really screwing me up is all this uneven ground in here. Like, there's not really a lot of flat surface, but no excuse. No excuse. We can figure it out. I just gotta grab it from the right spot, that's all. Alright, let's see if we can grab some logs now. Fourth time is a charm, right? There's a farmer down, is it? That's so funny. Farmer down in the ditch here. Alright, so where's the middle? The middle. That's what I need to do. I need to work on driving up to the middle each time. That way, when I'm reaching out, because I'm usually reaching out straight. Now, I'm still getting used to all the controls on this thing too, up and down and down and up, and trying to find the right view on this thing. It's just such a big machine. Trying to pull those 2 logs out. See, that's the problem, like backing up on the hill here. That's why I keep on getting to a bad spot. Just grab those. Now those are strapped. No, they weren't. They're strapped now. Alright, well I got those two. Let me back up out of here. Sheesh. It's hard to get like your perspective on how like close all this stuff is together. Because the machine when it's right here doesn't look that big, but it's like 30 feet away from you over there, you know? I was gonna say, what is it getting caught up on there? See, I gotta know like how far up to do them. To be able to get that thing open, to be able to drop them on. I just need to go in, make sure I'm in the middle of the pile. Make sure this is straight. See about scooping some. I don't want to scoop too many. Such a weird grab. Hopefully I can just dump all these on here. It's not going to cause that much of a problem. Jeez, I'm all over the truck, huh? Not so sure about this thing yet. It did not give me this much problems last time. What the hell's going on? Yeah, I think eventually I'll get that 902 down here too. That'll be one last little thing we have to do. It just makes for easy cleanup. Like once I get a better little landing for this thing, we'll be able to use this thing more. But it just makes it kind of difficult on this hill. Look, see, I didn't even know I was dragging on the ground. This thing is so freaking huge. Oh, come on. Go that way. Wonder if I can grab that little tree out of there. I think right there will work. Let's see if I can grab that out. I think that was probably one of the better moves I've done so far tonight. Just gotta grab the rest of these right here, these last two, and with this small one here. But yeah, I'll come back and I'll clear out some more trees and get a better landing for this guy and get it all figured out. I know with more practice, I'll be able to use it no problem. It's just all knowing about like your perspective and like how far that thing actually is away. It doesn't help that they're up here on a hill and it's like touching back there before it even, touches the other side. Let's see if I can just grab these up though. And those claws do not grab very good sometimes. Like the alignment is terrible. You know what I can do though? I don't always have to just do it like that. I think what I can do is get down here like this even and just strap it. See if I can. I think I could just do that the whole time even. Just use the strap only. I gotta get this other tractor in here and get these logs straightened up, and I'll show you what I'm talking about real quick. And I'll take all these in for transport. Pistol P says still here. Yeah, I know, I've been going. This part gets kind of boring. But this is what we're going to have to do, guys. This season it's going to be a lot of work getting all the money. Once we get our better little system in here, though, and figure out where we want to take all the logs and everything, or not really take the logs, but where we want to transport all the logs to. Or like for loading of transport. That's what I meant more. So we'll just put them right down here on this little bit flatter ground. So what I was talking about here is you could just go like this. Let me straighten that out. Looks like a pretty good balancing point there. And we'll get down like that, and then we'll just strap it like that. That's probably what I should have been doing the whole time. Pretty good balancing point, I'd say. Yeah, the truck is gonna tip again, isn't it? Should probably move it. Push it like that, right? Is that just because all those logs are on that side, or what? Let's see if I put these on. Oops. Let's see if I put these on the other side here. Come on. Can I get a break? Oh, it's not what I wanted to do. That's what my idea is here. Is just to lower these down. Get them lined up with the truck a little bit better. Looks like we gotta go way over. So I'll go back up. Hopefully when I drop these, the whole thing doesn't tip over. Kind of nervous about that. So what I'm gonna do is that that way it doesn't tip over. Less likely to tip over like that. God, I gotta get these trees out of my view. Like the worst view in here just because of all these trees. Come on, that freaking grabber thing is just right in the way. The claw is right in the way of what I'm trying to do here. Come on. This stuff sure fought me the whole way, huh, guys? Boom. Is that? Get that out of the way. Just gonna park this up over here for now. This area right back over here actually doesn't look like, I said, hey, you gained 1 sub on this stream, that's what's up. This area right back in here actually doesn't look like too bad of a little spot to load. We'll see though, maybe it's not. We'll have to just keep on working through and figure out what the best way to do this is. Just leave that there for now. Oh man, this thing is leaning, guys. We're strapping it. Taking the tractor with us, it looks like. Oh no. That is awesome. Don't you love when that happens? Good thing I strapped it. Alright, looks like we got one last mission. This reminds me of Irish Wolf when he had his whole full load of logs on Montana. And he turned the corner, he had it all set up perfect, full trees, turned the corner and tipped right over and he couldn't get it back up. He totally just ended his stream right there, pissed. But I kind of didn't really have a feeling this was going to happen, but I thought maybe, who knows. Farmer down, farmer down. Pete said, ha ha ha. Well, I'm a carpenter by trade. You don't judge a carpenter on how good he builds something. You usually judge a good carpenter on how good he can fix something. So I've been known to fix some stuff in my day. Phew, look at that, like a boss in one go. Flipped over the truck with the freaking full load on it. Yeah, that's how you do that. Get this. Yeah, you guys watch and learn. Get that like that. And who knows, it might tip again, but we could tip it back up if it does. Just gotta get this out of here nice and gently. I said gently. This thing's so sensitive. Alright, we're all wrapped up around that, so let's see if we can just get this brought out that way. Oh, of course it wants to tip over again. I wonder which way I can actually get out of here. Because I might be better off just going straight up that hill where I came in. So let's see if I can just pull this back, drag it down the hill here like this. Pooter's loving it. He's fucking cracking up over there. Now it's not wanting to flip over so easy. Just gonna get back here on the back end again like I was doing. This trailer is very tippy too. I've noticed that as driving around normally. On the last like bit of logging stuff I've been doing, and this trailer is super duper tippy. So I'm just gonna see if I can try and back it up out of here. Maybe not. I can't even get around that thing. Oh man, it's leaning so hard. Oh yeah, did I get it out? Almost. Go, baby, go. Yeah, look at that. I was just trying to get that right angle on it to get it pulled out of here. I definitely have to find a better route. Did I say Pooter? I meant Pistol Pete. That's funny. Alright, look at that, huh? That's a load of logs for you, but even up here on the main road, it's super tippy. Like, why is it tipped like that still? Yeah. Is it just because the way the logs are sitting on there, or what? Maybe that's why it's giving me such a hard time. Maybe we'll look into getting a different trailer. Maybe run different size logs. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm gonna stop by, uh, what's that, Dave's bar right here. We gotta stop by Dave's and grab a freaking drink after that one. Stop in over here. Gotta sit outside. You know, there's still social distancing, so their inside's closed right now, but you come out here and sit out and have a brew. Man, you better stop beeping at me, dude. I don't even know where I'm going. Alright, so we are here. So we need to go all the way up and around to this area here. Oh no, we don't have to go that way. We could back up and take this little back road past our fields and down. I think we'll do that. Is that a road there? Yeah. That is a small little road. Let's see if we can go. I hope we don't tip over and have to bring the Frankenloader 4 miles an hour up to help us. Wouldn't that be interesting? Why are you... It's a cop honking at me. Come on, copper. Jeez. You know, it is rough out here for a farmer slash wannabe logger. We gotta take this load nice and easy here, guys. I sure do like the look of that truck, though. That thing is nice with that gloss green with the gloss red rims. Thing looks pretty sweet. We gotta take it easy around here. So I said, is that a road? It's like a freaking bike path. This is not even a road. Gotta watch out for bicyclists. It's definitely not a logging road, that's for sure. Oh yeah. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. I guarantee... No, I don't guarantee anything, actually. Oh man, look at that. A freaking tree branch. That little tiny tree branch. Are you going to be the end of this little branch? You gonna let us squeeze on by there, hurt your little leaves? Man. What is it next? Oh man, this thing is tippy. Just went over that little bit of grass there and it's tippy. So what I was gonna say is the next round should be easier, but like I also said, man, that same cop is in our way again. Maybe it's a different cop. Are we even going the right way? I have a feeling, yep, I had the right feeling. We're going the wrong way. Because you go up right there, and that's how we go up to our farm. It's right there. Alright, of course. We're going to have to go in here like this. I just had to make it more difficult, didn't I? And then we're going to let that traffic pass. Tour bus go by. That open top double decker bus thing is freaking awesome. Nice touch. Oh man, come on. Oh, and he's gonna be right in my way now. Is it really that little tree thing right there? It's in my way? Man, cops has man. uh, Jeez, the cop with the sirens on the freaking tour bus. What's next? Jeez. They told me this is gonna be a quiet little farm town here on Sandy Bay. It is just a freaking ruckus. I thought the circus was in town. There is a circus tent over there on the water. So I'm just backing all the way into our neighbor's field. I hope he doesn't mind here. Yeah, that shit is so funny, Pistol Pete. That was not my doing at all. I didn't. Ooh, man, that thing wanted a tip. That was not my doing at all. That was all the game doing that to me there. Yeah, it's just one of those things, trying to get to one spot here, and this dang cop will not leave me alone. He almost got ran over. We're just trying to get down here to the sawmill. I hope all the trips down here aren't going to be so bad. Oh, jeez. Like it almost makes you want to turn off traffic. If it keeps on being that bad, traffic will go off for a while. But it's cool though. It's really fun having that, the cops on there. And see these things right here? These are supposed to be speed traps. You do over 30, I think, and you get flagged and your money comes out of your thing. But I don't think that works for console. I think that's only a PC thing. Alright, so watch out, guys. We're coming through. We're going this way, I think, right? Oh, yeah, I see the sawmill up there. Oh, man, that's been a long time coming. It'd be interesting if we only got $20,000 for this load. I do not know what we're going to get at all. It would also suck if we tipped over on the way in here. It's a pretty tight little opening there, I tell you what. Man. We're going to have to back in there? Probably. Oh yeah, see that little forklift going around too? That's a cool little new little in-game thing. Hopefully it doesn't get in my freaking way. Wow! Oh man, really? Look at that. What do you know? And he's just gonna plow my whole truck. That is a strong little forklift. He's just gonna yank me all the way around here, huh? Well, for all you guys watching, make sure you watch out for that. Because now I'm not gonna be able to get my truck out of here. That's so awesome. What if he goes the other way and flips me back over? That would be so freaking funny. Come on, little guy, tip me over here. Push me back up. I'll get out of your way. He's totally pushing me. Wouldn't that be so funny if I could make him push me back up right here? Let's see. That'd be like the cherry on the top. He said this is comedy. I'm glad you're having a good time there, Pistol Pete. Come on, push me out of the way. Get me out of here, dude. Man, am I really gonna have to bring the old Frankenloader all the way over here? Oh! Oh man, that's awesome. Now that is freaking comedy. There you go. He said this is the funniest I've ever had. Man, he flipped me back up. A little bit of my finagling there and kind of wheel work in there. My wheel was flipping back and forth and back and forth. Now, can we see if we can get these logs in the mill? Oh man, that was a freaking nightmare. I'm gonna take it nice and easy to get these logs over here. What would be the funniest thing ever is if we didn't really get any money for these. I would be selling the Enchanted Forest pretty quick. I think we're in there close enough. And come on, big money. 31 grand. That is not terrible for that. I know that was like a little extra. And you guys know what I mean by a little extra. That was a little much. Man, quite the freaking comedy show tonight. That is not what I expected to do on Sandy Bay. And that is not what I expected to do for the logging on Sandy Bay either. We're just going to take a little break down here by the water for a bit. Just got to pull off of here. That way that cop doesn't keep giving me a hard time. Ah, man, what a tearjerker that one was. Man, this is where I should have been hanging out all day, is just chilling down here. Those people out there got the right idea. It's perfect here at Sandy Bay. And something else, too, that I learned. It's so weird that's doing that. You hear that? It's like it's trying to scroll through the contracts, but it's not. Very odd indeed. But if we go into switch to trains, there's a helicopter that you can fly around in. There's no train, but there is a helicopter. That way you can check out the bay in style, you know? You go inside the helicopter. Looks like it's just sitting still there. But I'm pretty sure it's moving. I think it does go on a loop. It's pretty cool. All right, well, I think that's gonna do it for the episode tonight here on Sandy Bay. That was quite the chore there, getting that $31,000 worth of logs taken to the mill. But if you guys are all new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. And please, you guys, everybody, hit that thumbs up. Help build up the channel. And make it all grow. We're just going to keep on growing. That's a cool little helicopter there, huh? Alright, well, Sandy Bay 2020. See you, Pistol Pete. Thanks for hanging around. I know it's a little late for you and went on a little bit longer, but yeah, I had a good time too. But yeah, go ahead and drop a thumbs up. Drop comments on the videos and stuff. Go back and watch all their videos. Yeah, like I said, if you're new, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you want to be on the live streams or even know when like the new content drops, go ahead and hit that bell for notifications. But until next time, you guys have a great night and see you later.